What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 5150 Greenwood Garage, and today we're going to be checking out this here Predator 3500 watt super quiet inverter generator. So I picked this up because I don't know if it's like this everywhere, but every time I try to get a campsite, it's always booked. So I need to go find somewhere I could just park anywhere, and I'm going to be able to fully power my camper trailer and run the AC, run my TV, run my fridge, run everything off of this. This thing is supposed to be super quiet, which I've heard them around here. We got a lot of taco trucks and they all use the Predator 3500 and they are super quiet. So that's what got me to buy this one. So also I'm going to test it out. My truck, the vent doors are kind of not opening and closing like they should, so the AC is kind of getting mixed with, you know, the outside air or whatever. It's not getting as cold. The kit to replace that is $500. So I was like, hey, I'll just throw my house AC in my truck and put this in the bed of my truck and drive around and see if it could keep my truck cool. So I'm gonna try that one out too. Let's see what we got here. Looks like a little toolkit with some little battery cables here. Got your instruction booklet on how to work the thing. So this thing also comes with an RV adapter, 30 amp RV adapter, which is pretty sweet. That means I don't gotta go look for it. Alright guys, so check it out. You pull it right out of the box, wheels are on it, you don't have to install nothing. Here it is, looks great. You do have a fuel level up on top. This tells you how to start it. It also does have a pull start, just in case your battery dies. And you can see out front, you got some 120, you got two of those, you got your 30 amp that you'll run. So here's your run start. Got your throttle and your starter. Alright guys, so first things first is we have to find our access panel, which it is labeled nicely on the side. It says oil. It does take a 10W30, so we will go ahead and put that in back here. So this does not come, I mean, it would be nice if it came with like a pre-filled bag with motor oil. Luckily I have a bunch of 1030 laying around. And right in the back we do have our little dipstick, and they do provide you a nice little funnel that will fit right in there just like that. And we'll go ahead and put some oil in it. Alright, so we got a little more than half a quart in. It is full. I will go ahead and check this after 8 hours of running it. Go ahead and close that up. We're going to add some gasoline in here. Put this on economy mode. It's on. I don't think our push to start is going to work, but we're going to go ahead and go to start. Push to start. The battery's probably either not in there or dead, but we're going to put our first pull. Jesus. Now we'll go to run. That is the quietest. Well, that thing is so quiet. Dang, check her out. Purring like a kid. So it's telling us how many volts we're putting out, 124. Shut her down. But did you guys see how easy that sucker was? Remember, economy on, start, and look at how little effort. Now, just to give you a comparison, most generators are as loud as a lawnmower, so let's go ahead and fire this lawnmower up. Now you hear the generator? let's hook it up to the trailer and then get this thing really, really cranking. And we're gonna see if we can power everything in my 30-foot trailer. So we're gonna go ahead and cut to that when I go pick up the trailer. All right, guys, so like a dummy, there is a panel on front that says connect the battery inside. So let's go ahead, let's open this up. All right, so let me connect this battery and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so we're gonna run some AC in the truck. We got our Predator in the back. Put this bad boy up there. So we run our exhaust out. We are gonna run, we've got enough line, we're good to go. All right, so let's go ahead and take a drive. Now we got sealed system. Yeah, we're gonna test this thing out. All right, let's head on down the road. All right, guys, so we are driving back. We got our trailer, and there's Levi. But I think this generator slash house AC, man, they're keeping this truck nice and cool. As you can see, I just blue taped any of the gaps in the windows to keep it a nice seal. I'm using no extra fuel from the truck to run the AC.
Pretty good.
Pretty good? Yeah, we're not using any extra fuel running the AC. We're just using that little generator in the bed of the truck. So once I park right now, I'm going to get on and show you exactly how this thing's running. As you can see, this is how we ran it. We got the Predator. We got the exhaust outlet coming out the window. Come inside here. This thing is running at a cool 65 degrees, 64. Could leave the truck off. Just let this thing run. Get it all nice and cool. So the next test, we got the trailer here. We're gonna have to hook it up to that, run all the electricity that we can on it, and see if we can get this thing to shut off. But first, I don't know if I should do that. I'm gonna do a little research, but it says this thing has a 30-hour break-in period. Anyways, I'm gonna do a little research and see if I could overload this thing yet, or if I have to wait the 30 hours. I work the next couple days, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut to then. All right, guys, so I got an hour on the generator, and they recommend, or they say, change the oil after an hour, and that's what I'm gonna do right now before I hook it up to this trailer back here. So what you gotta do is you gotta come up right down to the oil fill door. Let's go ahead and unscrew that by hand. And right inside, you can see there is a 10 millimeter right here, a little 10 millimeter bolt. You gotta pop out. And what I did is I set this thing up on two stands. Well, I stole them from the entryway that my wife put plants on, but I've taken it. And right underneath, there is a little door that you pop off right here. This way the oil could run down. It has a drain. It'll drip out the bottom. Sorry about the garage, but it is filthy, but that is what it is. It is draining. As you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but there is that little channel that runs down. It goes right up under there. So that takes 20 ounces of oil when it's finished. One thing I'll do, once it starts running low, I'm going to tilt this generator up a little bit to get all the oil out, refill it, and we're going to start it up again. Make sure this is on. Start. See, what we got? 1 hour. That's what we got on this machine right here. So we can check through our menu here. We got 122 volts coming out, 13.2 amps, 1613 volt amperes, which I don't know. I'm guessing that's around watts or something like that. I'm no electrician, and we have 1 hour of run time on this machine, and we have 3 minutes since I've started it. So let me show you what we got running. We do have the awning light going. We come inside, we have the slide light, we have all the other lights, we have the refrigerator with nothing in it, we got a microwave, there's me. The slide I could pull out, give me a lot more room, but I don't want nobody running into me. We go ahead and fire up the TV. I think this one's already on. We got the TVs going. We got more lights on. Like I said, we have all the lights and TVs going now. We turn the radio on. Put some static on. It didn't even, so far the generator hasn't kicked on any different. We start this microwave. I did hear the generator kick up a little bit. I don't know if you can hear it, but that thing's fired up. All right, so perfect. Our microwave works. We got no AC going. You can see it's 90 degrees in this trailer. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Oh, there goes the generator. Air is blowing. Let's go see what this generator's doing. Go back to our menu. 23 amps, 2800 watts. So this thing's scooting pretty good. So you can see that the AC is, I believe, 13,500 BTU. I'm guessing. I think it's 13,500 or 14,000, somewhere around there. But we do have nice cold air coming out of there. I mean, we don't have much room for the microwave to go, but we'll try and see if we could kick the generator off. Let's turn it up to high. You see it's already cooling the trailer down. Now, can we turn the generator off by turning on the microwave? It's overloading it. 35 amps. It's maxed out. But it's still running. There we go. She overloaded. All right, so we overloaded that thing. All it took was the AC on high, all the lights and TVs on, the microwave running, and look at there. We did it. But I mean, honestly, if I was doing all that, I mean, there's no need for it. I mean, if you're gonna have this 3,500 watt generator, a fairly good size AC, if you're gonna use the microwave, just shut the AC off for 1 or 2 minutes or whatever it takes to warm something up. But also, one more thing is I have two refrigerators on this camper. We actually got one in here. And I don't know if I could open it. Oh yeah. So we got another fridge right there. So, and the stereo. We got the stereo, 2 TVs, 2 fridges, the AC, all the lights on. And that's what it took to finally poop that thing out. So what I'll do, like I said, wherever I camp is usually at the coast or whatever. I don't even need the AC. But if I'm going to use if I'm going to use the microwave, turn the AC off for 2 or 3 minutes. I mean, your AC is not going to be running 24/7, so I'm sure you can find time in between. Or you're going to spend a lot more money to buy a bigger generator and use more fuel. And I got a good deal on this one, I believe. I mean, probably not the best deal, but I got a decent deal. I'm going to use the heck out of it. And we're going to go ahead and put a sound bar in the bed of my truck, fire up the generator, and cruise around with it. All right, this is the sound bar I got. It is a LG. It's even got the sub. So let's go ahead and take it over to that truck. Just leave her be. Go cruising. A little dusty because it's been sitting.
Police or the government, but you want people giving up their right to own a firearm. Why would you be comfortable? The police and the government, the only people on the planet.
Alright guys, so that is my video on the Predator 3500. I give this thing a thumbs up, super quiet, powerful, does what I needed to do. So I didn't mention everything on the front, but you do have some parallel outlets and a ground. This so you can hook up a second generator and run them together. You do have your RV, 30 amp. Well, it's a 25 amp, but it goes to a 30 amp adapter. You got your little reset switches. You got your two 120 volt, like your house plugins. And this one here, I didn't mention, but this is your DC 12 volt. This comes with a cable. As you can see, you could connect car battery. You just plug in here. And now you could charge a car battery or something, which also has the reset. You have your throttle, your eco mode, turn it on and off, your starter, and your switch to run it, and that's pretty much it. So anyways guys, this is a great generator. I hope you liked the video. Hope you liked the part with me driving around with the AC in my truck and the sound bar. That thing gets pretty loud on the outside. I don't know if the audio does it justice, but I picked up my daughter from high school bumping some Tom McDonald and everybody staring at her. It was a good time. Also, this didn't have that many hours on it. It does recommend you break it in for 30 hours. Don't exceed 75% of the load, which, for the video, I did it. It is what it is. Thing still runs great. I'm gonna go ahead and get my 30 hours, run it kind of gentle for a while, and then I'll let her rip. So anyways guys, hope you liked the video. Stay tuned for the next one. I'll be posting videos, off and on of random stuff. So hit the like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Alright guys, what do you do when it costs you $500 to do it yourself, or like $1,500 for a shop to fix the AC in your big Dodge diesel? Look for the video on YouTube at 5150 Gringo Garage.